I'm going to answer 10 of the most frequently asked questions about affiliate marketing. Hi, I'm Rita. This is FortheMarketer, and this happens to be the third video in my series on how to build a solid business with affiliate marketing. Please like and subscribe, and make sure to click on the notification button so that you get notified whenever I release a new video. This way you'll be able to stay on track with this free mini course, and you'll also be helping our channel in the process. Okay, so to the first question. Number 1, does this need to be a full-time gig? Well, the answer is no. You do not need to have this as a full-time gig. So if you are currently a full-time employee somewhere else, or you have another business, you can do this on the side. There are many people I know of who do this maybe an hour a day or 2 hours a day, and there are some people who do this maybe just on the weekends. So if you have a full-time job, or you happen to be a stay-at-home parent, or for whatever reason cannot dedicate a full day into doing this, you can still do this as a side business. But you should understand that you are not going to get the same level of result as those people who are putting in full-time effort. I just want to make this clear, because some people tend to put in the least work they can and then expect huge profits at the end of the day. So I just wanted to be upfront with you, and I'm sure you understand why this is so. On to the second question. How much work do I need to put in to start seeing results? Well, this depends on a number of factors. How committed are you to doing this? How valuable is your offer? How much training are you getting towards this? How much time are you investing? All these things can be factors that can help you speed up or slow down your progress. Now, let me be upfront with you. In the beginning, you're going to have to put in a bit of work into setting things up. It's not that it's anything difficult. It just happens that in the beginning, setting up your funnel can be time consuming, because there are many teeny little bits of tasks that you're supposed to complete. There are people who take just a few days to be able to set this up, but this isn't usually the typical. So I can't give you a definite answer, because it varies from person to person and depends on who you are and what your habits are. Question 3. Do I need to go into a specific kind of niche, or I can do this with my area of expertise? You can do this in any area that you're interested in, as long as that area happens to be profitable and there are enough people who are interested in something similar to what you have in mind. So whatever your hobby is, or whatever you are passionate about but have never really figured out a way to make it profitable, affiliate marketing is the perfect way to be able to make your passion into a profit, actually profit from it. And doing this will come in handy in the long run. Question 5. Question 4. Do I need to sell to be able to do this? Now, this is a very common question people ask, and it's usually because many people associate the word selling to those slimy salespeople who just try to con you into buying from them. And most of these guys clearly don't have your interest at heart. And if this is what you're afraid of, then you shouldn't be. You see, with the model I'm going to teach you, you do not need to sell, at least not in a way that you are familiar with. There's no need to learn how to spin someone into a web just to make a sale. What you should be doing instead is to be genuinely concerned about the people you are trying to serve. What I mean is that if you truly care about your audience, you're going to put out good content to them, and you're going to offer them something that is worth a ton of value. And this is easier to do when you're doing something that you really love. The secret to sales, to making sales, is to add value to your audience. What you should do instead is to give them so much value upfront, and then find a great product to promote, a product that is related to the content that you give to them. And then at the end of giving them all that value, bring up the product that you're promoting, not in a salesy way though. Just casually tell them that this product will help to enhance the outcome of what they are trying to achieve. And if you truly believe in that product and in its ability to do what you're saying it can, then that shouldn't be so much of a problem, because you can just flow with it. I'm going to speak more about this as we move on into other videos. If you do this, you'll build a long-term customer base for yourself and for your brand. How do I get people on my site? Now, I mentioned in a previous video that to make money in affiliate marketing, you need to drive traffic to the site which has the offer that you're promoting. So it could be a sales page, it could be your sales page. But when I say this, people wonder, how can I drive traffic to a page? Like, what is the process behind it? And the process is actually quite simple. What you need to do is to create a social media community for you and for those who might be interested in what you have to offer. And in that community, you go all out to help them, whether it's by answering questions or by giving them some kind of advice, some tips, some kind of a mini course like I'm doing right now. And as long as they get value from what you have to see, they are going to stick around. Now you may be wondering, how do I get them on my platform or in my community in the first place? The answer is simple. Get them a gift. So you need to find something that is of value to them, or is going to make an impact on the audience you're searching for, on your target audience, and then give them with something. In doing this business, actually in doing any business at all, always put this at the back of your mind. People are always looking to find what's in it for me. Very few people will be willing to give you anything in exchange for nothing. So in case where you're collecting maybe their email, or you need them to subscribe to your platform, they need to know that they are going to get value from it, even from the onset. So people need to get some kind of an instant gratification, and that is why you need to have a gift. And that would take us to the next question. What do I offer them? There are many variations of things that you can offer them. You can go in for physical products, like I said, a shirt or a mug or something of that sort. But if you are targeting a lot of people, this isn't the most feasible way to start your business. And you need to be able to give something that is of value to the kind of people that are your target audience, or are in your niche, that are specific to your niche, not just any random vague thing like a shirt or something of that sort. So for example, you can go in for ebooks, for video courses, things of that sort, because these things will only be valuable to those who are truly interested in them. So in a way, you are sieving out people who are just in for maybe a freebie, and you're keeping qualified people, your qualified audience in your community. So whether it's going to be an ebook or a video course or just a free consultation with them, it has to be niche specific. In that way, you're attracting the more qualified people to your community, and this is going to really come in handy in the long run. Now you might be wondering, where do I get an ebook or a course or something of that sort? I'm going to teach you how to be able to create this, or to get someone else to create this for you, and I'm going to do that in another video. I'm going to make a whole video on how to do these kinds of things, so keep an eye out for that. Now to the seventh question: won't they get tired and unsubscribe? Now this is a follow-up to the previous question as well. Many people assume that once people get the freebie, they are going to unsubscribe and that will be it. And truly, there are some people who are going to unsubscribe from your platform, but as long as you are giving them value, you're giving them valuable content, and then you are measuring the number of unsubscribes to see if it is within the normal range. There is a normal range. So long as it's within the normal range, and then you are truly giving them valuable content, you're good to go. There are definitely going to be some unsubscribes, regardless of how good your content is, regardless of how much you give. It doesn't matter. And honestly, it's for the best if you have a healthy number of unsubscribes, because in this case that means that these people are not going to buy from you in any way. They are not going to be assets to your community, and they know it, so they are just filtering themselves out of your community. And an audience that is not engaged can really be a problem to you in the future. So if these people are going to filter themselves out, then it actually is a blessing to you and to your community. Now to the eighth question: how much can I earn with this, or can I really use this to replace my current job in the long run? Then, well, that depends. Affiliate marketing happens to be a multi-billion-dollar industry, and it is projected to grow even more in the coming years. But the thing happens to be that people who come into affiliate marketing come in with the mindset of trying to make a quick buck, and so they don't really study, they don't really do anything much, they just spam people with their links. And because a majority of people do that, you realize that most of the commissions go into people who actually do a lot of research, who take their time to learn, who take their time to grow and get coaches and all of that. And so there are people who make about $100 on with affiliate marketing, and there are people who make 7-8 figures with affiliate marketing. And this depends on you, on the kind of consistency you are going to give, the kind of commitment you are going to give, the kind of offer you are putting out there, and your strategies to execute all of this. When I was starting out myself, I made a lot of mistakes because I was trying to figure things out myself without doing much research. I just dove right into it, and right now this sounds very silly, but at the time it somehow seemed to be a good idea. And so I made a ton of mistakes, and I did a lot of things the hard way. So naturally my commissions were non-existent in the beginning, but later on, when I started to take this more seriously and I began to get coaching, get mentorship on how to do certain things, I began to see a huge difference in the outcome of what I was doing. So if you really do want to replace your income at a point with affiliate marketing, you should be willing to put in some kind of effort, some kind of commitment to this. And if you do that plus get some kind of training, this is going to really help you get on the next level. Now, I'm not trying to pitch you on anything, but I just want you to know that this is the truth, and this is true in any level of entrepreneurship. This is true in any area of life actually. As long as you get mentorship, you're going to be able to get there faster, you're going to be able to do the right things and skip certain mistakes. And there are many people who are able to do this and completely replace their full-time jobs. Like a man I know who replaced his full-time job as an engineer within 9 months. He only started this 2 years ago as a side gig, and right now he's making 7 figures. If you'd like to know how this man did it, hit me up in the comment section below so that you can get the link to that. Now to the ninth question. What if I happen to be an introvert, or I don't like talking to people? Whether you are shy or you happen to have a speech impediment, or whatever the case might be, you can still do this as a business. There are many ways around this, and I'm going to teach you more on this in later videos. But you should know that if that is what is stopping you, you can go for it. And to the 10th question: what if I live in a third world country? Can I do this? Now, many people living in the third world country feel like they can't access an opportunity like this, because there are many mainstream platforms like ClickBank that they don't allow certain countries on their platforms. But there are so many ways around this. There are so many sites that you can go to be able to do this ethically, to be able to do this legally. There's no need to use VPNs and all of that shady stuff to be able to do a decent job. So as long as you have an internet connection, you can do this wherever you are in the world. This brings me to the end of today's video. Thank you so much for watching. If you would like a free call with me, you can click in the first link you see in the description below. Also in the description will be a link to a free report that you can access right now. Make sure to go in the description box before you leave. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.